Hey folks, Randy here, Dulin Cut Trim. I got something I want to talk about, and it's a really weird one to bring up, but it really irritated me. And I said my piece on the post that I saw, and I'm also going to talk about it here. And that's online bullying from adults. I don't get that one, man. I don't understand how full-grown men and women, in some cases, but mostly men, at least in the circles I'm running in, feel like it's okay to attack someone else online. I don't understand it at all, and it's well, I'll just explain what happened. So I'm a part of a couple of the lawn care Facebook groups on Facebook, and I like being a part of them. When I first started my business, they were very helpful. Those "how would you charge" questions, I know everybody on those things hates them, but I actually liked them because I wanted to see what people had to say, because when I started, I didn't know, and there's a lot of stuff I still don't know. And so I like reading these things and and hearing what people have to say. It benefits me a lot, and I know it benefits a lot of other people. And so you just kind of overlook, the guys that get on there and like, if you're gonna ask what to charge, then you shouldn't even be on your own business. And it's like, all right, dude, fine. It's worth hearing those guys so you can hear the people that actually will answer your question. So I like the groups for that. I'm a part of a couple of them. I'm a part of Lawn Pros, which is one of the really big ones. I'm part of Lawn Life, which, as far as I can tell, is all the same people from Lawn Pros, just also on Lawn Life. And I was a part of, I believe it's called Lawn Pros for Christ, for a while. I liked that group. It's going to sound weird coming from a Christian. The religious-based posts started getting on my nerves on that group, because that's not why I'm there. Like, if you want to talk about oh, God's creation, that's fine, but I don't want to know what your pastor preached this morning. I got my own church I go to, man. I don't care what your pastor said. So I'm not a part of that group anymore, but I really liked it. I just stopped for that reason. And I'm definitely not a part of Lawn Care Mafia. Not at all. Good God. I hear stories about them. I was a part of Lawn Care Mafia when it was newer, and I left because it was just thought it was a little ridiculous. I recently tried to rejoin just to see if it was any better, and they wouldn't let me in. I'm not sure what the deal was with that, but they wouldn't approve me joining, so I don't know. Maybe when you get to this level of celebrity, they don't just, allow you to walk around with the common folk. Said the guy with 500 subscribers. Anyway, but I'm getting way off track. But anyway, so Lawn Pros does a pretty good job of policing stuff, I think. But there's this blind spot, and there's this guy who I personally never had any interaction with. But there's this guy that for some reason it's completely fine to make fun of him on this group. I'm not sure why. My understanding is he's a jerk. That's what everyone seems to say. And if you ask what's the matter with this guy, they'll say, well, he sucks. And it's like, okay, well, I've been in this group long enough to know there's a lot of people in this group that suck, so I don't know what makes him extra special. But they make fun of him. There was a time period, I actually left Lawn Pros for a while because it seemed like every other post was mocking this guy. And I'm not interested in that. Well, recently that they did it again. Somebody posted, a horrible article about this guy who was arrested for molesting a baby. It's terrible. But the point of them posting it in a lawn care forum was, hey, doesn't this look like so and so? Which admittedly it kind of did, but I mean, come on. It's not him. And it's just gross, okay? Like, you know, we talk all the time about kids and bullying and how they bully online and there's no escaping it. But you've got grown men doing the same thing, and it's disgusting. You know, like, at what point do you become an adult and stop engaging in childish behavior? There was a guy that commented on there that, you know, it was pretty effed up that they were talking about this guy, associating him like this, and he even said in his comment, I don't like it. And I commented on his thing, like, you know, it's, I don't remember what I said, but, you know, the online bullying, this is ridiculous. Kind of embarrassing that grown men are doing things like this. And some other guy whose name I don't remember, and I wouldn't say it here anyway, but some other guy commented on it and did that, like, one of those really annoying things where it's like, how does one bully someone guilty of such offense? Like, basically, how are you going to bully somebody that's bullying? That's a stupid thing to say. I mean, it is stupid. I don't mean to bully you, sir, but that's why I'm not saying your name, but that's dumb. All right? Because what you're saying is you should respond to a wrong with a wrong. And that's a concept that you're supposed to have learned is erroneous when you were a kid. When somebody hits you, what are they constantly telling you? If a kid hits you, if a kid does this, you don't hit them back, you find a teacher. Now, there's some wiggle room in that, but you get my point. When somebody bullies you, your response is not to bully them back. That's what a child does. That's not what grown men do. A man realizes that two wrongs don't make a right. You know, when someone gets ignorant towards you and you get ignorant in return, you're not justified. What you've actually done is, actually, if anything, you should be grateful to the person that was ignorant towards you, because they revealed a deficiency in you. They revealed that you still got parts of your character that you need to work on, because when someone came at you in an immature way, your first thought was to respond at a similar level of immaturity. At some point, you got to rise above that. You got to grow beyond that. And it was really just really frustrating and upsetting to see grown men unable to respond appropriately to something like that. It just really rubbed me the wrong way. And I said my piece there, talked to the guys there, said what I had to say there, and I'm saying it here too. If you're upset, somebody hurts your feelings, and your response is to go at them online instead of rising above it, man, you're showing yourself to not be the mature man that you should be. And I don't like it. I don't like online bullying. I don't like it in person. That's just always been the kind of guy I am. Some guys say, oh, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm like, well, that's just showing yourself to be a child, man. This is what it is. So I gotta get to work, but that was really rubbing me the wrong way. And the good thing is I've got so many videos scheduled at this point. This is probably going to go up a couple weeks after this incident happens, so hopefully no one will know what I'm talking about. Unless you're a part of Lawn Pros, there's a good chance you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I gotta get to work. Have a good one.